Drinking the waters. Hey, Robbie.
Just one dance over there.
One dance.
Cameras ready? Very good. Cameras? Dinesh?
Yep.
Dinesh, all good? Yep.
Thanks for coming, everyone. We've got our captain, Meg Lanning, ahead of our match tomorrow. Who wants to lead us off?
Meg, do you have a team for us, and just what's it been in the camp like?
No, we haven't finalised our 11 yet. We got training this afternoon, and then we'll pick the team then. But the good thing is we've got 15 players available, and everyone's very capable of coming in and playing a role. So everyone in the camp's really relaxed, focused but relaxed. We've got, as I said, we've got our final training session this afternoon, and then final preparations, and looking forward to tomorrow.
Meg, if you look at the West Indies team, you've got Taylor with 180 odd runs and 8 wickets, Dotton with 100 runs, 7 wickets. It's fairly logical that if you can keep those two quiet, you have an outstanding chance of winning. Whereas in your case, you haven't really had a standout performer apart from maybe yourself in the semi-final. Do you think that puts you in a good space in the sense that there have been so many players who've chipped in at various points?
Yeah, it's certainly something that we pride ourselves on, I guess, is having a number of people contribute each game, and we've had that throughout the whole tournament, which has been pleasing. The West Indies certainly have got a number of players who can take the game away from you. We saw Cooper in the semi-final hit 60 and play a big role there. So we've certainly done our homework on their big players, but we're certainly not just going to think that they're the ones that are going to win the game for them. They've got a really settled team who have been playing some good cricket, so we're going to have to make sure we keep an eye out for all of them.
The men's team have won 4 but not in a row. Does that put you under pressure before the final?
No, I don't think so. We're in a World Cup final. West Indies have played some good cricket throughout the tournament, as have we, and they're always really tough games. So we're expecting a really tough battle tomorrow, and the West Indies will certainly come out firing. So we're looking forward to the challenge, and we're going to make sure that we're right to go right from the start.
Meg, women cricketers don't play too much days cricket across the world. You guys do, England and Australian girls do that. But across the world, do you think that 2020 is the way forward to spread the game across the world?
What was the question, sorry?
I said women cricketers don't play too much days cricket and test cricket across the world.
Yeah.
So is the future for 2020 cricket to take it across the world for women?
Yeah, I think so. It's certainly, obviously a very exciting form of the game, and certainly, creates a great atmosphere, and people want to watch it. So T20's sort of been the vehicle for women's cricket over the last few years. We love playing Test cricket when we get the chance to, and we'd love to play more. But there's no doubt that T20 cricket is certainly the way forward for the women's game.
You played at some of the big venues in Australia during the Big Bash, and now you're playing at Eden Gardens. How much of a boost for women's cricket do you think it would be if you could get an IPL sort of competition going in India as well for the women?
Yeah, if that was the case, we'd certainly be very interested in getting it up and running and being involved, I guess. And we've seen the Women's Big Bash in Australia kick off and be very successful with the Super League in England as well. So if there was an IPL to be started, I think it would certainly move the game forward, and something that definitely the players would love to be involved in.
You guys have won 3 titles now. What's keeping you guys really hungry to keep getting all this success?
Oh, look, there's no doubt that we love winning as a side, and each tournament's very different, so it's hard to sort of compare the last 3 to the build up to this game, but we're a very competitive side. In anything that we do, we love to win and want to win, and the hunger in this side is as good as it's ever been and as high as it's ever been, and we just can't wait to get out there and take on the West Indies tomorrow, have a really tough game, and hopefully come out on top.
women's cricket has been mostly about Australia and England, doing well at most competitions. You won it 3 times. So, Eden Gardens with so many people around, big occasion. Do you think the West Indies, as an emerging team, do you think there you hold the advantage of being there and done that sort of thing?
I'm not sure anything in the past is going to count for much tomorrow. I think the team that settles the quickest and sort of gets into the rhythm of the game is probably going to start off the best. And it's a big occasion, there's no doubt about that. And these are the days that we really train for and play for. So I can only speak for our team, but we're really excited about the opportunity, to play at such a famous ground in a World Cup final. It doesn't get much better than that, so we can't wait to get out there.
Last 2, Robbie.
You've said a lot at this tournament that you're not looking at the past, but in terms of just the achievement of winning 4 of these tournaments in a row, what would that mean? Is it something that you just sort of block out at this stage, and if so, how?
Yeah, we haven't spoken about it a lot within the group. I've always said throughout this whole tournament that we're here to win it, just like every other side is. We're not defending the title, we're here to win the 2016 tournament, and we've treated that the same throughout the whole tournament. So, tomorrow's a new day and we need to start from scratch, and nothing that's happened before really matters. So that's how we're treating it, and we're looking forward to hopefully starting off well, and that'll put us in a good place.
Last one.
Meg, does this give you bragging rights over the men's team? You have not won it yet.
No, I don't think so. I think the men's team's been very successful over the past couple of years. I think that we've shown in test matches and winning the one-day World Cup as well. So, I thought we played some good cricket over here, just couldn't quite get over the line. Virat Kohli sort of took it away from us, but they're very successful and we're certainly not competing with them.
Thanks, guys.
Technique's here, guys, so before they see it, we'll just run straight into it.
Thanks, Timmy. We'll see you down there.
Cameras, are we good? Right? Good, Dinesh? Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Thank you for joining us. West Indies captain Stephen Taylor, as we look forward to tomorrow's final. Any questions as it relates to the game? Thanks.
The chance for West Indies to create history, winning both the men and women finals here. So how excited your team is, and what are the challenges you see here playing the final for the first time?
We're very much excited. It's the first final for us. I know there's going to be some nerves around because, it's the first time, but we just have to just embrace it, just try to be calm and, composed, and just go out there and, fight for it.
The run-up to the final has been a bit up and down. What would you say, which match would you say was the turning point in the campaign?
The last game?
In the run-up to the World T20 finals, you had quite a few up and down games, close games. Which one do you think was the turning point of your campaign?
There was so much close games. I think as much as we lost against India, I think England was the turning point for us.
When you reflect back on your time in the Women's Big Bash, what sort of stands out, and are there any sort of things that you've picked up from there that you've told some of your teammates ahead of this final?
What I actually like about the Aussies, they're fearless, you know, in everything that they do. As much as though they, you know, they're going down, they're going on fighting. And, you know, that's one of the things that I actually like about them, and I try to, you know, instill it in our girls. I think even from before, we try to instill, you know, just go out there, play a natural game, be fearless.
Okay, just 1 second, ladies and gentlemen, excuse me. There's a phone that's vibrating and stuff, so if your mobile phone is here, can you please come and turn it off and then reactivate the record button, because there are a couple of them here that are still on the network, and it's calling them. Thank you.
And just one more. Is there anything intimidating when you come up against a team that have won the past 3 comps? Or on the flip side, do you take heart from the fact that they were sort of a bit inconsistent in the pool stage?
No, we're not intimidated at all. I think if anything, they should be. They have won 3 times. We have nothing to lose, really. So I think, you know, for us, it's just, you know, go out there and be positive. We definitely want to, you know, grasp this and, you know, win the cup for the first time. So, I mean, Australia has won it 3 times. This is going to be the 4th time if things go their way. But so I wouldn't think that, you know, we're intimidated. I think more like we're just trying to be relaxed.
Caribbean men's team is known for celebrating all the big occasions. They come up with their own sort of dance. Like this time they're doing champions dance. So you have any planning in advance? Would you be doing the champions if you win?
Oh yeah, we'll definitely do a lot of champion dance. You know, Dwayne Bravo said to us that, you know, we're not doing it enough. So I think tomorrow if we do win, we're going to do it a lot. So yeah, we will be doing it.
Thank you.
Stephanie, after the semi-final, Susie Bates said that they were a bit surprised when Brittany Cooper came in early and then smashed around it. Perhaps they hadn't scouted her as much as they should have. How important is it in this format to be flexible that way and to change things according to the situation?
Well, in T20s, you have to be flexible. You only have 20 overs, really. So depending on what the situation is, then you see, you know, which batter is suitable for that. And I think, you know, in the last game that actually, you know, helped us. Whereas we needed somebody to, you know, come and push, and I think she did just that. So yeah, I think, yeah, anybody would have been surprised. I think that was a fantastic knock by her.
Final question.
What does it mean to West Indies cricket to have both the men's and the women's team in the final of the World T20?
Trust me, it would mean a lot. We've been talking about it ever since, you know, just hanging out with the guys, and, you know, it's you know, it's been so good, you know, been talking, and I think words alone can't really explain how much it would have meant, you know, for both teams. And I think especially for us, we've never been to any finals before, and, you know, always getting knocked out at the semifinals. So I think, you know, for us to, you know, to get this one, it would be like a dream come true.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you, Captain.
So 5 minutes, guys.